Did you ever hear what happened to Lee Bliss a few years ago when he was still working? Let me tell you. Maybe Lee wasn't too bright at times. He used to walk home from work every evening. He'd always go the same way. And all the time there's these three guys out there waiting on him. They beat him up, take his money. Well, this happened quite a few times. Finally, Lee decided he'd had enough of this. He needed to do something about it. Well, the first thing he thought he'd do was he'd change his route and go home a different way. And then he thought maybe he should take up some self-defense classes so that wouldn't happen again. So he did a real smart thing. He went over to the Elan Spa and he connected with Art Stalbo. Well, Lee joined Art's karate class. And soon Lee was really doing pretty well for himself in the karate class. Got really good at it, he was proficient, he was confident. So finally, after a little while, he decided, I'm going home from work my old way tonight. Well, sure enough, he went on the old route, and there they were. Three guys were waiting on him. Lee walks up to them, and the battle ensues. Well, the next afternoon, Lee goes back to the Elan Spa, and he walks into karate class, and Art is a little surprised to see him because he looks really, really terrible. In fact, Art's pretty shocked because Lee's got a black eye, a broken nose, and a busted lip. And Art says, what in the world happened to you? He said, you took these karate classes, you were getting so good, so proficient. Well, explained Lee, I took my old way home last night, and I wanted to beat up those guys who've been stealing my money. But they beat me up before I could get my shoes and socks off. So now we're coming to our first commercial of the show. Okay, you know what most of us do when the commercial comes on? We take a break, right? Not just yet. We're coming to that. We're going to have the Elan Spa commercial, and then we'll take a 15-minute break. So, when you need a boost from your daily routine, go check out the Stone Creek Elan Spa. So right now, let's check in and see what some of our residents are doing. And this is going to feature a solo by Barbara Kaplan and Vince Pagliari as a huge cast featured in Sherry Irwin's Elan Spa commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, look, another wonderful day at the Elan Spa. What a gorgeous amenity you all have here at Stone Creek. Wouldn't you agree? Yoga and some Tai Chi going on here. And look, there's Rosemary. She's getting ready for senior fitness. Well, I better get to work. I think I have a voicemail here on my phone.
Sherry, this is Rick. I just got off the phone with Pulte. They would like for you to start working on a spa commercial. Can you get on that as soon as possible, see what we can get going on it? Thank you.
Wow, a spa commercial. How on earth am I going to get all the different activities we have at the spa in one commercial? Maybe if I have an audition for the different classes that we have, maybe that would work.
Hey, Sherry, there's some people that are interested in the audition.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. There's a list of people that are already ready to audition. Well, let's go ahead and bring them out. The first one says, it's the spa lady.
Let's get ready for audition. I go to the spa. It's a wonderful place. I enjoy having noticed the sleep on my face.
So, good job, Rosemary. Barbara, that was fantastic. Let's go ahead and bring out the next one. It's called the Aqua Ladies.
Oh.
I can't change what this one.
Thank you, Spa. 15 minutes.
Thank you.
We got some more good stuff coming up for you. Hope you're having a good time. We appreciate you being here. You know, thank you. It seemed like a good idea. Well, what was that? Well, Terry Ford and Al Cox were over at the grill one evening and they were having a little refreshment after Happy Feet Dance Club one night. They're both pretty adventuresome guys and they got to talking and they said, you know, we ought to try bungee jumping sometime. So here we go. Terry Ford and Al Cox, they talk about it. They find a place, they go bungee jumping. They really, really like it, okay? And all of a sudden, they've been out there a few times doing this, and Al says, I got a brainstorm. He says, Terry, you know, we could make a lot of money if we go down to Mexico and start a bungee business. Well, Terry really likes Mexico too. So they pull their money, they go out and they buy a bunch of equipment, they get a tower, they get a bunch of bungee cords, and they buy insurance and all of the supplies they need, and they head off to Mexico. And they find this beautiful city, and they decide this is where they're going to set up their bungee jumping business, and they go down on the city square and they start building their tower. Well, while they're working building the tower, a lot of the residents of this little city they're in are coming out to watch this. So the longer they work, the bigger the crowd. Well, sure enough, they get the tower built. They're up on top of the tower. Al and Terry are standing up there and they're ready to start their first trial jump, and Terry says, I'll go. So Terry gets hooked up. He's going to make the test jump off this tower. Well, he jumps and he comes back up. And Al sees he's a little scratched and bruised, but Al doesn't catch him. So you know what happens? He goes back down again. And he comes back up. Well, this time he's a little bloody and he's beat up a little bit more. Al doesn't catch him. And he goes back down again. And he comes up the third time. And he's got 2 broken bones. His face is just smashed. He's bleeding everywhere. He's almost unconscious. Finally, Al Cox catches Terry and pulls him up on the tower. Al says, Terry, what happened? Was the bungee cord too long? And Terry says, no, the cord is the right length, but what in the heck is a piñata? Okay, welcome back. Hope you turned your cell phones off after having a little break. And get ready for some more Stone Creek outstanding talent. And this one you're going to love. This probably is something you did not expect to see at Stone Creek. Now, I'm going to tell you, do not concentrate on her swing. Does not mean a thing. So, keep your eyes on her hula hands and let's welcome Stone Creek's premier hula dancer, Lori Buchanan. You really missed a treat because I've watched her every day in rehearsal and came up kind of a little bit lame right there. So Lori apologizes, and I hope she's going to be okay. So we got Jim Mattis back over here for our electronics experts. Did you know that Jim used to work for a road construction crew? Yeah, he did. And one day he gets up and he's not feeling good at all. He's hoarse, he can't hardly talk, he really feels bad. But Jim's a real dedicated employee. So I got to go to work. So he heads off to work. He gets there, talks to the boss. The boss feels sorry for him. So he says, Jim, why don't you go down the road and tell the traffic as it's coming to kind of slow down as they go through the construction zone as they're driving along here, to take it easy, not go too fast. Well, Jim is thrilled to have an easy day. He's feeling bad, he can't hardly talk. So he goes whipping off down to the end of the construction zone, stops his first car, and he leans in and he whispers to the guy, he says, please slow down. There's a road crew up ahead. The driver looks at him and leans out the window. Okay, I'll try not to wake them up. Okay, coming up, did this really happen? I want you to pay close attention to this unique and surprising comedy routine. Pop the curtain and slide a chair out, please. You're going to see a comedy routine by Shirley and Hank Harris called Daddy's Little Girl. Got to get a couple of props set up, and you'll love this one. Here we go.
Happy birthday to me, come on. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, oh my. Happy birthday. Okay. Hello?
Oh, honey, how are you? It's Daddy.
Oh. This is Daddy. Oh, I'm so happy, Daddy. I'm having such a wonderful day.
Are you really having a wonderful, happy birthday?
Oh, yes. You know what happened? Uncle Paul came over and he bought me a genuine cowgirl hat with a lot of sparkle on it. And oh, Daddy, you should see it. It really is amazing. Oh, and then he also bought me a soft and fuzzy he bought me an orange monkey.
Honey, Paul, wait a minute, Paul, we don't have an Uncle Paul.
Oh, Daddy, stop being silly. Of course we have an Uncle Paul. He's upstairs right now with Mommy in the bedroom giving her a surprise present.
Wait a minute. He's upstairs with Mommy?
Yes?
Do me a favor, sweetheart.
Sure, Daddy.
I want you to go upstairs, knock on the bedroom door,
Yes.
and say, Daddy's car has just pulled into the driveway.
I can do that, Daddy. I can do that. just hold on. Don't go away. Stay where you are. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going upstairs. I am. Oh, Daddy, I did it.
You did it? Well, what happened?
Well, Mommy got so excited, she jumped out of bed, and she didn't have any clothes on. And she ran around the front of the bed, and she tripped, and she fell, and she hurt herself, and she's laying there moaning and crying.
Wait a minute, that's awful, but what happened with Uncle Paul?
Oh, Daddy, that was even worse. Oh my gosh. You know what happened with Uncle Paul? He jumped out of bed. He didn't have any clothes on either. And he ran to the window, and he threw the window open, and he jumped into the pool. And I guess he forgot. We emptied the pool 2 days ago to clean.
Wait a minute. We don't have a pool.
Oh, Daddy, how can you say that? Uncle Paul was laying in the pool, and I think he's dead.
Honey, is this 8730481?
You have the wrong number.
Okay. I told you weren't going to see that one coming. Well, you know, I was talking to Stan Greenlund the other day, and he said, you know, if God wanted me to touch my toes, he'd have put them on my knees. Among other things, Stan is a great entertainer. He's a teacher. He's a really good motivational speaker. Well, recently he was making a speech. He was addressing an audience, and he was talking about the various achievements that man has made in recent years. Stan said, you know, man has built a ship that'll cross all of the big oceans. He's built airplanes that'll fly to the heights higher than the birds. He's built fast trains that'll cross whole continents. Richmond Caldwell's sitting out there, and he pipes up and says, yeah, but man still can't sit on a barbed wire like a bird does. Well, everybody has their favorite artists and performers. And Stan certainly has his special favorites. And I'm pretty sure tonight he'll keep his pants on as he sings for you. Hasn't always happened, has it? First, from Stan, here is a popular number by B.J. Thomas, Somebody Done Somebody Wrong, Stan Greenblood.
Thank you. Before I start, are you all having fun tonight? I must tell you, sitting in the back during the first act, I couldn't sleep. You were so enthusiastic, I could never fall asleep. Anyway, I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to sing a couple of songs for you. The first one, please. It's lonely out tonight, and the field just got ripe for a brand new love song. Somebody done somebody wrong. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song, and make me feel at home while I miss my baby? it makes everybody cry. A real burden song about a love that's gone wrong. 'Cause I don't wanna cry all alone. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song? That make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. So please play for me a sad melody, so sad that it makes everybody cry. A real burden song about a love that's gone wrong. 'Cause I don't wanna cry all alone. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song? And make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song? And make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Thank you. Thank you. The second number was made popular by Neil Diamond. As a matter of fact, I grew up about 15 minutes away from Neil Diamond back in Brooklyn, New York. Oh, I got people there, my peeps. And I never had the chance to meet him, but I have closely followed his career. And every now and then I like to select one of his songs to sing. And tonight I'm going to sing for you, I Am, I Said. LA's fine, the sun shines most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm trees grow and rents all over, but you know I keep thinking about making my way back. Let's stop that, please. Stop. Jim. Did the music skip?
Music what?
Did the music skip? Did I? Will you give me another chance? Okay. I haven't slept for nights practicing this song. We're going to do it right this time. Here we go. Nothing like a live performance. LA's fine, the sun shines most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm trees grow and rents all over, but you know I keep thinking about making my way back. But I'm New York City born and raised, but nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't mine no more. I am, I said, to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my pride, I am said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. About a frog who dreamed of being a king, and then became one. Several of the names and a few other changes that can talk about me. The story's the same one, but I got an emptiness deep inside and I've tried, but it won't let me go. And I'm not a man who likes to swear, but I never cared for the sound of being alone. I am, I said, to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am, I cried, I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why. I am, I said, to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am, I cried, I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving lonely still.
That's great. And we all know Stan always does just a phenomenal job. We really always enjoy it when he performs for us. Okay, get ready. Here comes another one of those unique Stone Creek performers. Who knows where this is going to lead us, because I sure don't. But here comes an old Johnny Cash song. Get the title. Listen to this. Flush from the bathroom of your heart. Right after that, you're going to hear one by Snake Oil Willie, Don't Look Good Naked Anymore. Here they are, performed by Jerry Brewer.
Thank you. Wait till I do something. Modern technology doesn't like me. From the back door of your life, you swept me out here your dreams, I lost my place. At the table of your love, I got the brush off. At the Indianapolis of your heart, I lost the race. I've been washed down the sink of your conscience. In the theater of your love, I lost my part. Now you say you've got me out of your conscience. I've been flushed from the bathrooms of your heart. I've been flushed from the bathrooms of your heart. Disposal of your dreams, I've been ground up, dear. In the river of your plans, I'm up the creek. Up the elevator of your future, I've been shafted. On your calendar of events on last week. I've been washed down the sink of your conscience. In the theater of your love, I lost my part. Now you say you got me out of your conscience. I've been flushed from the bathrooms of your heart. I've been flushed from the bathroom of your heart. Technological pause. We're going to get naked. Well, my body could use a little slimming. I keep my shirt on when I go swimming. I ain't seen my feet since 1984. The old lady wants to roll in hay. Turn the lights down all the way, 'cause I don't look good naked anymore. No, I don't look good naked anymore. I'm a deep fried double wide version of the man I was before. If I keep on like I'm doing, I won't fit through the door. And I don't look good naked anymore. Well, I used to be a hell of a man. Chop wood with just one hand, but I can't do the things I've done before. Well, it all happened kind of slow, but I guess I kind of let myself go. Now I don't look good naked anymore. No, I don't look good naked anymore. I'm a deep fried double wide version of the man I was before. If I keep on like I'm doing, I won't fit through the door. And I don't look good naked anymore. Well, with each and every passing year came a lot of French fries and beer, and my belly hung a little closer to the floor. Now my belly is big as a truck, and she don't want it. 'Cause I don't look good naked anymore. No, I don't look good naked anymore. I'm a deep fried double wide version of the man I was before.
special thanks to Carolyn Richmond there. Oh, that was bad, wasn't it? You know what? I got to deviate for 30 seconds here. I probably had some of the same feeling that you did about the songs that Jerry did. They were really good, weren't they? But a little bit of relief maybe went through your mind. I got to tell you, a few years ago I was emceeing a big Christmas concert at a Webb community we lived in back in Indiana. And literally, at the start of the concert, this guy came from nowhere. He wasn't even part of our chorus. And he imposed on the director that he wanted to sing a solo. And he prevailed, and he did. And it was really, really bad. It was a little obscene. So, having said that, when I was given the information about what Jerry was going to do, and you saw the titles of the songs, I said, it's not going to happen. I've been embarrassed once before. So, I did two things. I sent our director teams an email and said, you better check these songs out. And I went online and I looked up the lyrics. And I was really happy when I saw what they were, because I think Jerry did a really good job and they were fun songs. Paul Benoit and Rita Singer have teamed up with the offstage voices of Susan Benoit and Larry Singer. And here's a short film trailer called Elvis and the Golden Ticket.
Stone Creek really does have talent, don't you think? And we are happy to tell you that we've extended that talent beyond our gates. Paul and Susan and Larry and I are really excited to be working on this project, Elvis and the Magic Ticket. It's a hilariously funny 15-minute short film, filmed by the very people I cannot see into the audience, who are filming tonight's talent show, and we'll have the DVDs available for you if you are interested. Directed by Kim Sandstrom. Some of you know her. She was in T for Three and also in Love Letters. And written by a really talented, prolific screenwriter, an award-winning screenwriter, Palmer Edward. Incidentally, Palmer is the great-nephew of Ty Cobb, and hence his nickname, Tyke. Would you please join us on the stage, Palmer or Tyke?
Palmer Street has already won first place in a Canadian Film Festival in 2016. It was a finalist in London and is being considered, as we speak, in the short film category and by the Academy Awards Committee in Hollywood. It may make the cut to be in a nomination. Elvis and the Golden Ticket will be shown in film festivals across the country, including our own Silver Springs Festival in April. We're going to show you a 1.5-minute rough cut teaser as an introduction, so that you will see, will hopefully be pique your interest, and you'll come and make plans for the world premiere. Now, Palmer will tell you a little bit more about the premiere after we show you the trailer.
You ready?
I need your loving. That's all right. That's all right now, mama. Any way you do.
Okay, let's find out tonight's massive lotto numbers worth an estimated $227 million.
except for that first scene, it was filmed right here in Stone Creek. And all Stone Creek cast, and just to show that there is talent in Stone Creek, we appreciate you thinking about us. And here's Palmer to tell you how you can get to the premiere.
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate everyone allowing me to do this at Stone Creek, and it's been a wonderful experience for me to get to know a lot of you folks here. The premiere will be October 5th at the Marion Theater downtown. There'll be 2 showings. There's actually 2 local movies that will be shown in sequence that night. The first one's at 7 o'clock, and then the second showing will be at 8:30. There's also a little bit of Hollywood comes to Ocala. There's going to be a red carpet and some other things going on, and we'll have a little get-together afterwards. But we appreciate you showing support for some local films being made. And how do you buy tickets? You go to PC, like your personal computer, PCHouseProductions.com, and they're $5 a piece, so it's not breaking the bank and gets you out of here. And I guess they let you guys out at night, they said. But we'll find out. And I'm grateful, and it's really been a real treat. And I took some pictures of you guys tonight and proved to my wife that I wasn't at a bar. Thank you.
And Palmer, it's probably that we're going to be going to the 7 o'clock show, not the 9 o'clock show. But anyway, thank you for looking at this, and the next act will be coming in just a moment.
Thank you all very much. Something to look forward to in Ocala. Well, you know, it takes a lot of your friends and neighbors to create an event like we've had this evening. So I hope you'll check your program, take a look at all of the people that worked so hard to put this program on tonight. Look at their names, look at the jobs they did. Remember, as you have an opportunity to thank each of your friends and neighbors when you see their names on the program, and let them know what you thought of what you saw tonight. Remember, ice cream social after. We're going to have free ice cream out here in the lobby. Now, this act was presented at our first Stone Creek's Got Talent show. Now, almost 2 years later, here is a return engagement, just in case you missed it the first time. So, get ready. You should have a really good laugh with some of the dialogue you're about to hear, some of the antics you're going to see. Some of the characters are reprising their original roles, and we have a few new characters this time. So get ready as our 8 characters delight, confuse, and amuse you with their antics and costumes.
If I were not in my Stone Creek, there's somewhere else I'd rather be. If not in my Stone Creek, a Sergeant Major me. And happy all day long. And this would be my song. Left, right, swing those bloody arms. Left, right, swing those bloody arms.
If I were not in my Stone Creek, there's somewhere else I'd rather be. If I were not in my Stone Creek, a blackjack dealer me, happy all day long, and this would be my song. Hit 'em here, hit 'em there, 21 or bust. Hit 'em here, hit 'em there, 21 or bust. Hit 'em here, hit 'em there, 21 or bust.
Left, right, left, right, swing those bloody arms.
Hit 'em here, hit 'em there,
swing those bloody
21 or
arms.
bust.
Stone Creek, there's someplace else I'd rather be. If I were not in Stone Creek, a tennis player me, happy all day long, and this would be my song. Balls to you, sir, balls to you, man, up and down the court. Balls to you, sir, balls to you, man, up and down the court. Balls to you, sir, balls to you, man, up and down the court.
Hit him here, hit him there, 21 or bust. Hit him here, hit him there, 21 or bust.
Left, right,
hit
left,
him here,
right, swing the bloody yard. Left, right, swing the bloody yard.
Hit him here, 21 or bust.
Stone Creek, there's somewhere else I'd. If I were not in my Stone Creek, a naughty nurse. All day. And this would be my song. Pants down, bend over, just a little prick. Just a little prick. Hands down, bend over, just a little prick. All down. Hit him there, 21 or bust. Hit him there, 21 or bust.
Left, right, 21 yards.
If I were not in my Stone Creek, there's somewhere else I'd rather be. If I were not in my Stone Creek, a lighthouse keeper, me, happy all day long, and this would be my song. A big flash here and a big flash here, turning all around. Big flash here and a big flash here, turning all around. A big flash here and a big flash there, turning all around. A big flash here and a big flash there, turning all around. Big flash here and a big flash there, all around. A big flash here and a big flash there, turning all around. A big flash here and a big flash there, turning all around. A big
If I were not in my Stone Creek, there's somewhere else I'd rather be. If I were not in my Stone Creek, a taxi driver, me. Happy all day long. Buddy, move that thing! What are you thinking? And this would be my song. Honk honk here, beep beep there, driving around the town. A honk honk here, beep beep there, driving around the town. A honk flash here, big flash there, driving around the town. A honk flash here, big flash there, driving around the town. A honk flash here, big flash there, driving around the town.
If I were not in my Stone Creek, there's someplace else I'd rather be. If I were not in my Stone Creek, Lorena Bobbitt, me. All day long. And this would be my song. Close your eyes. I'll cut you down to size. Close your eyes. I'll cut you down to size.
Oh, here your eyes there.
I'll cut you down to size.
Oh, here your eyes there.
I'll cut you down to size.
Oh,
I'll cut you down to size. Cut you down to
If I were not in my Stone Creek, there's somewhere else like that could be. If I were not in my Stone Creek, a ballerina me. I'd be happy all day long. And this would be my song. First position, second position. First position, second position. Here's my arabesque. 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 First position, second position. Back here. Right to the back along the way, you gotta serve ice cream. Thank you to our stage crew. Thank you all for coming. We hope you had a good time this evening. Enjoy the ice cream. Stone Creek Community Theater appreciates your support. Good night.